Gusto niyo bang maturuan ng inyong mga anak kung paano ang tamang pagbasa? Pero hindi niyo alam ang tamang proseso para dyan. Watch this short video because I'm going to help you make your child read by following 7 easy steps. In a society which literacy skills are the key to success, reading is one of the most important things that your child has to learn in their early life. But a child's reading ability doesn't develop overnight. Maraming magulang ang hindi alam kung paano ba umpisahang turuan ang mga anak nilang magbasa. Well, unang-una, do not compare your child to others because choosing the right books and the best way to teach reading depends on every child. Walang dalawang bata ang pareho ang reading ability and will master reading at the same time and pace. Kailangan ng mahabang pasensya at tiyaga, lalo na sa mga batang nahihirapang makabasa. Here are the 7 easy steps to make a child read. Step 1. Begin with free reading behaviors. Now, these are activities that don't look like reading at all, but they set the stage for a child to become a reader. These are symbols and signs association. Awareness of print on signs, labels, packaging, etc. Kids can know that a sign says McDonald's before they can actually read the letters. I-associate mo ang mga bagay na madali niyang gamitin, madalas niyang gamitin, gaya ng milk bottle for food, car for going out, point to mall signs pag lumalabas kayo, at iba pa. Introduce sounds. Kailangan i-expose mo ang bata sa iba't ibang klase ng tunog, high pitch and low pitch, at ang pagkakaiba-iba nila. Subukan mo ang mga do-it-yourself sound blocks para maituro mo ang different sounds sa kanya. Gumamit ng mga musical books and toys. Let your child listen to animal sounds and musical sounds. Mas madaming sound exposure, mas maganda. Words that rhyme. Silly songs and rhymes can help call their attention to the s or sh sounds they'll need to associate with letters in order to read their first words. Stage 1, hearing rhyme. The child grows accustomed to hearing and repeating rhyme. Stage 2, recognizing rhyme. The child can identify 2 words that rhyme, and finally, producing rhyme. The child can think of a word that rhymes with another. Subukan natin ito. Star, car, knee, tree, box, box. Step 2. Introduce letter sounds, not letter names. Letter names interfere with the sound-based decoding approach, at ang goal natin ay sound association. No alphabetical introduction. Letters don't have to be taught in alphabetical order. Think about it. If you taught the letters A, M, T, and S, the child can start to read a few simple words, and that is very exciting for them. Mastering a single letter involves 2 different skills. Una, identifying the letter visually. Pangalawa, memorizing the sound associated with the letters. Tapos meron pang mga letters that make more than one sound. So introduce simple letter sounds first. Unahin niyong ipakilala ang mga madadaling letter sounds muna para hindi ma-frustrate ang bata kapag di niya ma-memorize agad. Use most senses. Using the senses and movement help kids memorize letters. Build the letter with clay. Draw the letter with your finger on the child's back. Associate a motion with the letter sound, like jumping and making the sound of letter J. Exposure is key. One exposure is not enough. A lot of memorization has to happen to learn all the letters and sounds. Incorporate plenty of review and don't rush it. Instead of giving them gadgets that can be bad for their eyes, read books to them. Mas magiging effective ang pagbabasa ninyo kasama ang inyong mga anak. Step 3. Blend letter sounds. Moving from knowing a single letter to reading words is all about blending the sounds together. Mag-umpisa tayo sa vowel and consonant patterns, tapos consonant-vowel, and then finally, 3-letter patterns. Ang mga vowels ay ang mga letters A, E, I, O, U, at ang mga consonants naman ay ang mga natirang mga letters sa alphabet. Try this technique in blending. Using a 2 or 3-letter word, point to the letters and say each sound. Then start back at the beginning of the word. Slide your finger slowly under the letters as you stretch the sounds and put them together. Have the child try to do it too. Keep it simple, my friends. Stick to words where every letter makes it normal sounds. Stay away from words where 2 letters work together to make a new sound. Pag na-master ng bata ang blending ng vowels at consonants, you can start introducing 3-letter words. Step 4. Start sight words. Sight words are typically shorter words that come up very frequently in texts. To practice sight words, you can use flashcards. Tandaan lang na may mga level ang sight words at maganda mag-umpisa sa level 1 going up to level 10. Huwag niyo pong biglain ang bata. Use small letters and not capital letters in the flashcards. Make sure na madaling makita at mabasa ito. Try word hunting. Hunting for words in books or even computer games. Pwede niyong gawing laro ang pagbabasa. Mag-search kayo at mag-print ng mga worksheets online na pwedeng gamitin ng inyong mga anak. Mas maganda din na may makikita silang mga reading materials on the walls of your house para maging familiar sila lalo. Introduce predictable pattern books. Ito yung mga paulit-ulit na salita sa libro. One of my favorite ways to practice sight words is through the use of predictable or pattern text, kagaya ng halimbawa dito. These are books where each sentence is the same except for one word which can be inferred with the help of a picture. Kids get a lot of practice with sight words and are proud to be reading sentences through pattern texts. Step 5. Work with word families. Teach kids that if they can read the word at, then they can also read mat, pat, and fat. 2-letter word families are perfect at this stage. Step 6. Develop skills in phonics. We all know that English is weird, so learning the individual letter sounds is just a foundation. I like to follow this sequence as I introduce other phonics patterns. Dito muna pwedeng introduce ang mga nakakalitong English sounds, gaya ng blends, like b, tr, and dr. These are 2 letters that are frequently together in words. Both letter sounds can be heard. These are what we call blends. Next is diagraphs, the 2 letters that make a new sound such as sh and k. Then we have glued sounds. These are a blend that are 3 letters and come at the end of a word, like al, el, il, o, ank, ink, onk, unk, ing, ong, ung. Then finally, step 7. Make meaning by comprehension. Ibig sabihin nito, kapag ang bata ay natutunang magbasa, dapat alam niya kung anong ibig sabihin ng kanyang binabasa. Making meaning should be woven in as soon as a child starts reading sentences. Help the child make meaning by asking simple questions. Asking questions about what they just read. Encouraging them to reread if they didn't understand what the author was saying. And of course, demonstrating your own reactions to the text. Always remember that a child who reads will be an adult who thinks. Thank you for watching, guys! I hope you learned something from this video. Sana po mag-subscribe kayo sa YouTube channel ko for more worthwhile contents. Happy learning!